Good morning, everyone. I am hot, child, figuratively and literally. All right. My AC is not working. I'm not sure what's going on. This happens quite often where I think it's like the thing is frozen because it always freezes. And now it's hot. It's like 70 something degrees in here, which is hot for me. I like to keep it at a good, cool 68. So that's not been fun. Luckily, it's not a hot day so far in Virginia, so I'm hoping it stays that way. It's like 74, 75 degrees outside, but it's 9 a.m. So I'm hoping they fix my AC soon. There are a couple things. Also, apparently, there's some form of new COVID going around or some illness. So be careful. I think I came down with something. I had like the chills. Um, I also had, what did I have? The chills. That was like the main thing. Oh, and nausea. And I just like slept a lot. Yesterday I slept a lot. I had a headache. It only lasted a couple days though, so I don't know where it could have been. But this kind of ties into this video, all right? Because I think I'm now getting better, and I think part of it was because I think I'm sweating it out now, which maybe that's why my AC broke as well. Um, but the thing is now that I'm on this healthy journey and healthy lifestyle, right, again, which we'll get into in a second, I think I recovered from whatever illness I had way more quicker than I would if I weren't on this healthy lifestyle. Child, in the past, some sort of illness or cold would take me out for like a couple weeks. But then again, looking back, my immune system wasn't up to par. So, child, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time it is you're watching. I have decided that I'm gonna start streaming more on this YouTube channel. Um, and more do like vlog style content. So eventually you guys will start seeing me going out and vlogging, and things of that nature, or just randomly coming on and talking about random stuff like right now, right? Or do story times on this channel. So, things like this types of stuff I would not obviously talk on my Lamar Townsend Tarot channel because no one wants to hear about my weight loss journey on that channel. Or maybe they do. They'll eventually find this channel, right? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Carlito. Thank you for being here. Good morning, everybody. So, like personal stuff, I think I'm gonna start posting on this channel. And I want to get personal this morning. I want to talk about my weight loss journey. Now, there's a reason why I'm doing this video. Number one, a lot of you have been noticing that I am losing weight, and thank you. Thank you so much. I've been getting comments, things about that I'm losing weight. However, the main reason why I'm doing this video is I weighed myself today, and I think I lost about like 5 to 10 pounds. Now, it is early morning. The last time I weighed myself was maybe, I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 days ago. But I haven't eaten anything today. I haven't eaten probably in the last 12 hours. So I think my stomach is full. I think that like this might be my proper weight, which I'm really proud, like, with the weight that I got today. Like, I was really happy with the weight that. So let's get into my weight loss journey. Preface this by saying I've always been athletic, particularly in high school. Of course, a high school body, boy body, is not the same as a 30-year-old man body, right? So now I'm rediscovering my health journey. In high school, not only was I very physically active to doing sports and stuff like that, I also ate really well. Like, just because it felt like the right thing to do. Like, I would always pack my meals in high school. I wasn't a big fan of like the school lunches, woke back then, right? And people would make fun of me because I would pack stuff like corn and oatmeal for my lunch, and like a little sandwich. And my friends would always be like, "You're eating oatmeal for lunch?" But I wanted to make sure that my stomach was good, that my stomach, wasn't heavy or anything like that for my track meet practices later on that day. So of course I want to eat light and eat a diet that optimizes my productivity, right? We're coming back to that energy now. The funny thing is now back then I had a diet to optimize my productivity for the purposes of track. And I think once, because I tried to get back into track when I was in college, and it wasn't hitting the same. And so without that, and the freshman 15 child, without like that consistency and like meeting, and like having a purpose of my diet, I quickly fell off and gained the freshman 15, 25, 35, 45, so on and so forth, child. And it's been really hard to kind of like lose that, to get rid of that weight until now. Now, the interesting thing is, and I always tell this to my clients, is when it comes to weight, we've got to remember that it's mind, body, soul. So the thing is that yes, this is a health lifestyle or health journey for me, but it's also a spiritual journey. There's also a strong spiritual component to it as well, right? I'm spiritually evolving, spiritually growing, right? So what am I doing to lose weight? Well, that's the number one thing is probably, let's start right there. I'm taking, not that I have never not taken my spirituality seriously, but as I get older, I'm taking my spirituality more seriously in the sense of like making sure my energy is always properly cleansed, making sure my energy is always properly grounded, that I have, proper protection around me and things of this nature, and so that I'm able to emotionally deal with situations in healthier ways, right? That'll also get you together, and make you gain weight quickly is when you don't have a good grasp of your emotions, and maybe you're an emotional eater or, something like that, right? Or you're just not conscious of what you're eating. So that's number one. Like getting buckling down on my spiritual journey is the foundation of this health journey. So that's number one. Number two, let's get into the actual like things, like actual like productive things I have been doing to lose weight. Number one, I've actually cut back on alcohol. I would say completely as we speak right now. It's kind of just empty calories, and I realize it doesn't make me feel amazing all the time, right? Um, and yeah, also alcohol, and it doesn't matter what type of alcohol. It could be beer, it could be wine, it could be, liquor, things of this nature. People don't realize that that'll make you gain weight. That turns into, technically it's carbs, right? Because it was made, a lot of alcohols are made from carbs, right? So I'm just saying, I cut back on alcohol. I did cut back on smoking as well, and I guess maybe that does aid. Maybe I don't get the munchies as much. I don't know. But I did cut back on smoking as well. But I do feel like cutting back on alcohol probably has had more of an effect on me actually losing weight, all right, in the long term. Um, I monitor my portions. I think that if you watch YouTubers like mukbangers, some of their portions are humongous. Like the reality of portion, like watching our portions, like I feel like a lot of times falls on deaf ears. For me personally, a lot of times my eyes would be bigger than my stomach. So I thought I could eat all the food, right? And of course I couldn't. But then I don't want to waste it, so I eat as much as I can. And then I end up having like the itis and passing out for several hours and not doing anything with that energy. That energy is just sitting there. That food is just sitting there, right? Monitoring my portions, but also watching what I eat, particularly during particular times of the day. For example, I am absolutely starving right now because once again, I have not had food in 12 hours. However, just because I'm starving does not mean I'm going to eat a large meal or breakfast. Really, what I'm craving is strawberries. That's another thing. I try to make sure I have vegetables and or fruit with every meal I have. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. Doesn't matter, right? If I can't have a vegetable, I'll have a fruit, like a fruit salad, right? Or something like that. Um, so sometimes I'll swap vegetables out for fruits, fruits out for vegetables. Sometimes I'll have them together, but I always try and have at least one with every meal I have, right? So because it's early in the morning and I have some work to do, I'm not going to eat a heavy meal. I'll probably have strawberries or like a strawberry fruit salad or something like that. And maybe some eggs or maybe like an egg sandwich or something like that. You know, simple, easy, something light and will fill my stomach for several hours, right? And but I'll also be able to work that off, right? But the strawberries is giving me actual nutrients that will sustain me throughout the day and make me more productive. Hello, number. I don't even know what number we're on, child. My thing is, I want to tailor my diet so that I can be as productive as possible. So I don't want to eat big meals early in the day. I don't want to eat big meals, late at night. Basically no big meals if you can stand it, right? But especially not during the working hours, right? Working waking hours. No big meals, right? Meals that optimize your productivity, right? Like fish is really good for like the mind, focusing and stuff like that, right? Does it smell good? It depends, right? What type of fish you purchase, what your thing is, how you prepare it, right? That's for you to deal with. All right. Hi, Cookie Monster. I'm 29 years old and starting my health fitness journey too. How often do you exercise? That's another point. What type of foods do I eat? Yeah, okay, so like I said, I try to have a vegetable or fruit with every meal I have. Probably my favorite vegetable is broccoli. You can prepare it so many different ways. It's good, it's perfectly good raw, especially with some dip. Not my favorite way to eat it. It's perfectly good steamed, sauteed, things of this nature. Goes great with rice. I love broccoli. Um, what other vegetables do I like? I like green beans. Um, I love spinach. I love spinach. I actually also do love, I guess lettuce isn't technically a vegetable, but a good salad will never do you wrong either. Even as like a side, the roughage in a salad will fill you up as well. Once again, it's also low in calories and will sustain you throughout the day. But you also want to throw in, lots of other vegetables like carrots. Um, you can also throw some fruits in there too, like blueberries if you want to. Every now and then, I don't mind some blueberries in my salad. So that's what I'll eat for breakfast. And depending on if I get hungry, in the middle of the day, I'll eat something light in the middle of the day. I'll probably have like a turkey sandwich, maybe a small bag of chips. And if I want something else with it, like a small like organic pasta salad, like I have, or like the organic store that I go to has like the little let me go get it and show you actually. Hold on, I'll be right back. So for like a lunch, I would have a turkey sandwich, a small bag of chips, maybe with like homemade guacamole to on the side, maybe. And then like something like this. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This has green lentils, chickpeas, black beans, great northern beans, red onions, organic quinoa, grape tomato, edamame beans. I love edamame, child. Pepitas, red bell pepper, kale, kale's good. Parsley, extra virgin olive oil, red wine vinegar, citric acid, blah blah blah. So these are all good things. Let me go put this back, y'all, because I don't want this. to not be cold. So, like something like that is gonna be perfect for a lunch because the chickpea salad or whatever it was that I just showed you is gonna fill me up because it's all natural ingredients, right? It's all, beans, basically, edamame, things of this nature. But it's also going to once again sustain me throughout the day. It's gonna give me energy, but proper energy, not energy where I'm gonna crash and burn eventually. Like this coffee here, child. Ooh, I take my multivitamin. I didn't take my multivitamin yet. I'll do that later. I take a multivitamin. Now, that ties into what I was talking about earlier, which was, how I got over this illness fairly quickly. I think due to this new diet that I've been, incorporating into my life, this healthy lifestyle, but also the fact that I've been taking my daily multivitamin consistently, I don't know, for a couple months now, I would say. Definitely a couple weeks at the least, right? I think that a daily multivitamin, maybe even if you feel like you get enough nutrients or you feel like you get enough of what you need, from your diet, I think a daily multivitamin doesn't hurt. I'm a vegetarian. I eat similarly to you. I love salads, Buddha bowls, veggie pasta sandwich. Wait, veggie veggie pasta? I love pasta, child. Pasta is so good. No, Fonzie. No, no, no. I drink water. Now that's another thing too, is I need to refill my water. I think that's from last night, so I'm actually not actually gonna drink that at all. But I make sure I stay hydrated. I also, that ties into the next point, is no sugars. And I watch my salt, right? Because I am prone to high blood pressure, right? Which is also why I cut drinking out as well, right? Or cut back on drinking. No sugar. No sugar. The only reason I keep sugar, and I've said this before, the only reason I keep sugar in my house is for spell work. I do not use sugar in my cooking. I do not understand how people, like, I cannot stand when I'm watching people cook or do recipes on YouTube and they're like, let me throw a little bit of sugar in there. Or I wish I had some sugar, I'd throw it in there too. Like, really? Well, thank you for letting me know never to eat your cooking because I don't want a whole bunch of sugar in my food, right? I don't know about you, but I don't want diabetes, right? or or anything like that. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Um, but the main thing also is sugar is carbs, or sugar turns into carbs, right? I'd rather just eat my carbs and then turn into sugar. Or if I'm going to use sugar, I'm looking for the maintenance man, child. If I'm going to use anything like to sweeten something, like for example my tea, like when I make my teas, if I want to sweeten my tea, I'll use honey, no sugar. I don't cook any. I'm not a baker. I used to bake when I was in high school and young. I just don't have a sweet tooth either. So I think that helps me with, like, but also going back to drinking water, soda. I'm not a big soda drinker, but I think sugar is also important, right? Like, we need sugar, we need salt, we need balance, right? But I think how I'm incorporating, like, this energy in my healthy lifestyle, I think I'm gonna start getting the sugars from the fruits. Like, I was eating the strawberries yesterday and I was like, these taste really sweet. I was like, does this have sugar in it? But it was like just strawberries. So I was like, wow, strawberries are sweet enough to the point where they taste like sugar to me, but they're not. Like they don't have sugar on them. Why would I need sugar? Like, like granulated, like man-made sugar. Like that's just me, right? But you need sugar. Blood sugar, is important. Maintaining your blood sugar levels is important, right? So, for example, like when you have low blood sugar, like, grab like something like strawberries or like grapes are good too. Something sweet, has sugar in it, but like I don't know. I'm not a big fan of sugar, so no sugar for me. Stay hydrated, drink water. Water is important. Take your multivitamins. Weigh yourself. I know not everyone is a fan of the scale. Hi, Machiko. That looks so yummy. There's so many options when it comes to salads. Yes, veggie pasta. Sugar is the enemy, exactly. Maybe weigh yourself. I know not everyone is a fan of the scale. I was never a person that weighed myself or anything like that. Once again, particularly in high school, didn't need to. But I'm not in high school anymore, right? So weighing myself has helped me to keep track. I don't weigh myself every day. There are people that weigh themselves every day. I find that counterproductive because your weight goes up and down every day based on, your water retention, how much you ate, a couple hours before, the day before, like, like blah, blah, blah. So I don't weigh myself every day. I weigh myself like every couple of days. So maybe every like 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, because that's where I feel like I'm gonna see the most. If I can go the longest I can without weighing myself, but not going too long, like once again, like 4 or 5 days is perfect, I think, because that'll give you a sense of, okay, are you doing good on your diet? Are you doing good at hitting your marks, your goals? Are you backsliding? You know, and that gives you time if you are backsliding, because sometimes it happens, to rein it back in, right, and figure out, well, what am I doing wrong? So weigh yourself. Don't be afraid to get a scale. They're really cheap. I think this one was like $20 at Walmart. All right, have a goal in mind, maybe. I think my goal is to just be at a healthy weight. I won't know what number that is, but I'll know what it looks like. And then once I know what the number is, I'll work at maintaining that number, right? So my goal is looks because that's all I've ever known, right? That sounded banging. Um, but weighing myself is gonna help me maintain, right? And track and keep track, right? Now, calorie counting works for some people. I'm kind of too old for that. I think I used to do that when I was younger. I think I was like a big calorie counter. Not anymore. I just don't have time. Like the turkey sandwich is just gonna be what the turkey sandwich is. If I want to put 2 slices of cheese on it and a little bit of mayo, I'm gonna do that. And I don't care how many calories that is. That's just me. Once again, my thing is the scale. What is the scale saying? Right? You can also track your inches. Some people track their inches, and I do have like something like that. But I just think for me the scale is way easier, right? Helping me kind of visually see um what's going on. Um and just kind of staying consistent. I have to cut down on sugar too. Now, one of you asked about like how often do I work out? I don't work out as often as I would like. At one point I used to work out every day. I try to work out at least 3 times a week, preferably 4 or 5 times a week would be. preferred. I'll probably go to the gym today, do a light workout or something like that. Because it's been a couple days since I've been to the gym. So, but I did take Fonzie for a walk last night and got my sweat on. So that kind of was a workout too. So we both got a workout, child. Um, and that's just the key is to be active, move your body, some way, somehow. If you do some combination of all of these things, you are guaranteed to lose weight. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. My goal is to not have my thighs rubbing together next summer. That is a good goal, Machiko. Yes, you can achieve that, girl. Yes, child. All right, y'all. Um, I think that's it. Do you run and lift weights or just go for walks? No, I do the elliptical and I do lift weights as well. So yeah, do at least 30 minutes of some sort of cardio if you're gonna go to the gym. I prefer the elliptical, which is like the thing, where you're like, moving like that. And I try to do at least 30 to 45 minutes of weight training or weightlifting. Weight training and weightlifting is also good for helping you to lose weight, because it helps to build your muscles, and the more you build your muscles, the faster your metabolism works, which therefore helps you to break down the fat, right? Consistency is key, and that's the last part is be consistent, you know? Child, sometimes it'd be so easy to go to Popeyes, but you don't need Popeyes. Your taste buds might, be happy for a moment, but is your body gonna be happy? It's okay to have Popeyes every now and then, right? But we can't be having Popeyes when we just had Domino's yesterday. The day before that, we had Wendy's. Like, we gotta do better, right? So, I love you all. I will see you all in the next video. If you would like a personal reading, I am available. You can text me at 703-791-9162. You can also visit my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. Yes, that's right. I have terrible being consistent. I hope I can grow out of that. Yeah, it's practice. Practice makes perfect. All right. All right, you all. We can do this. We will lose weight together, child, and look fabulous. I used to order these Uber Eats all the time, and out of convenience, not exercise at all, I had a sedentary life and work from home. It took a toll on my health. Now I'm trying to improve my health. I think a lot of us did, especially during COVID. Them Uber Eats, child, that is expensive. That'll rack up them credit card bills real quick. All right, I love you all. See you all in the next video. God bless, and let me know your weight loss tips and tricks in the comment section below. Bye. Psychic with a T, the psychic with the T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long.
psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me.